We back.
All right, what's good? I'm super excited. We have a extra special episode of the Film Nerds tonight. We have, like always, we have Jared Wackerly. He's running everything. He's running the show behind the scenes. We have Nick Whalen here to break everything down. I'm here as always, but we have somebody more important than all three of us combined, because tonight we get this dude to break down his own tape. It's not us guessing. It's not us trying to figure out what's going on. It's this guy getting to come break down his own tape. So we have the one and only DJ Dallas in here to talk about some of the games that he played over the past couple seasons. DJ, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. Just excited to be here.
Man, we're excited to have you. I think it's going to be really cool for people to get to hear you talk about some of the things that you're seeing, some of the things that you experienced on the field, some of the plays that went as scripted, sometimes where you went a little off script. Like, all of this kind of stuff is going to be really, really cool for people to get to hear.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And just talking ball, that's always a plus.
Mm-hmm. For sure, man, for sure. Well, I sent you some questions. Nick and I came up with a few. Nick, you wanna start us off asking DJ one of the questions that you were thinking about?
Yeah, so I mean, we hear what the pre-draft process is like. I'm just curious what it's like going through that pre-draft process. After you're done with your season, you got to get your workouts in, and agent, and interviews with teams. Can you just talk a little bit about that and what you liked, maybe what you didn't like?
I feel like, going back to like recruiting back in high school. High school recruiting, I really wasn't a big fan of, like, I don't know. I just didn't buy into the whole recruiting process. Like, it was cool to have teams like want you, But what I didn't like about high school recruiting was, like, they constantly were, like, at you, like, on DMs or on your phone, and like it was kind of smothering, And like, it was kind of the same process with picking agents. Some agents were cool, some were, smothering, but I feel like I really did a thorough job, and like my junior year, I really didn't think I was coming out. But I kind of prayed about it and like as God to, like, give me guidance,
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I went about it, and I ended up picking my agent, and I signed with Elite Management, and yeah, man. Now we were out in Phoenix, and just the pre-draft process out there, just cutting weight or like toning up and looking the part, and shoot, man, it got cut short. I was gonna stay out there till pro day, and with pro days and stuff being canceled, it's been a rough go. It's been a rough go, but it's all a part of the story. So I'm just excited, man.
Yeah. Did they like analyze, hey, this is one thing we need to work on. Let's say it's your quickness or it's your strength or something like that. And you guys really worked on something too, or you said just toning up and getting in shape?
I came off an elbow injury. I dislocated my elbow, so I hadn't run in about a month and a half, 2 months. So, you don't run, you got to gain a little bit of weight. And I got up to like 220, and I played at 214. So, got up to like 220, was a little out of shape. I probably was a lot out of shape, but just push myself back into shape. And then we just heard, like, me and my agent and my mom and my family, we kind of sat down together, and we just kind of put our ear to the business, and we kind of figured, like, what my knocks were, and a couple of my knocks were just not being in the position long enough, and they told me I didn't have any long speed, and so I just kind of focused on the long speed, and like, being in the position, that's because I wasn't a running back. I've been a running back for almost a year and a half now. But just like having long speed was really the knock against me. So I just went every day to Exos, and we tried to get my 40 time as low as possible. And at Exos, within the lasers, I think I ran like a 4.51 was my fastest time. So I just went out and tried to prove myself that I could do it.
Mm-hmm. That's fast enough.
You ended up with a good. Yeah, you ended up with a 4.58 at the combine, right? So Great time there as well. So you were talking about this. This actually leads into the next question really well. You were talking about you've only been playing this position like a year and a half. So talk about your versatility a little bit. You have experience playing quarterback, wide receiver. You do stuff in the return game, and then obviously what you're going to the league for is for running back. Talk about that versatility a little bit and how that's been an advantage or disadvantage at times for you in your development process.
Just it was the same stuff. Like I said, like my high school experience is like almost the exact same as what I'm going through now. So in high school, a lot of coaches were like, where is he going to play? Is he going to play quarterback? Does he want to play quarterback? Is he going to play receiver? Is he going to play safety, DB? So really just not knowing in high school, like going into college, not knowing what position I was going to play kind of set me behind a lot of other guys, just because a lot of other guys had already specialized in like receiver or quarterback or running back or corner or safety. So I was already behind the 8 ball there, but I feel like, well, people kind of put me behind the 8 ball. And for me, I really didn't feel like I was behind the 8 ball. I felt like my versatility gave me kind of an edge. And then as like getting into college, that's what happened. I started off in the summer my freshman year, or winter my freshman year, coming in early. I started off like bouncing around like a couple of different positions, and then I kind of got locked into a receiver. And from receiver, like the 5th game of freshman year, our starter running back got hurt, and I went in. Coach Rick asked me if I wanted to play running back, and he asked me, could I play running back? I told him, I'll play running back. I don't mind playing running back. I should just give me the ball. I'll make something happen. But yeah, from there, man, it's I'm here now with y'all.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
How about this one? We've seen the 30 for 30s, right? We know the history. We know how cool the U is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me some of the best parts of playing at Miami.
The community, man. That's like I'm always gonna say the community, because Miami accepted me. I'm from Georgia. I'm a Georgia boy. Miami, the city of Miami, accepted Deejay and accepted me as a Hurricane. So like I feel like the best part of like being a Hurricane is the community and how well the community rallies behind the Hurricanes. Like even on our down years, man, we still got fans, and it might not be completely filled, but the whole lower bowl will be filled. Half the upper levels will be filled. So man, the community is literally the best part about playing Miami football. Like you're a Cane, the community is gonna look out for you. Like they see you doing some bad stuff, they're gonna tell you like, stop, you can't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my favorite part of being a Cane. But it's subjective, I feel like.
Yeah, that's cool though.
For sure, man. For sure. All right. So we'll cut it a little short because I don't want to get too deep into this. I know people are here to see you talk about your tape, talk about your film. But one last thing, tell me about Deejay off the field. We're concerned off a lot of times with what you're doing on the field, what your 40 time is, what type of scheme fit are you going to be, like all of these things. But tell me about Deejay off the field.
I'm a country boy, man. I'm always outside. I like to fish, hunt, shoot. I got a family. I got a son, a fiance. That's about it, man. I like animals. I don't know. Off the field, I'm pretty exotic. That's really all I can say. I'm a country boy. I'm from the deep South, so we do it how we do it.
What do you hunt for?
Shoot, deer, hogs. I shoot squirrels. The first thing I ever shot was with a pellet gun, and it was a robin, a red, the red bird.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I ever brought down. So
there you go.
That's cool, man.
There you go. That's dope. All right, Jared, you want to get us into?
Yeah, let's get into one of these games. We'll start off here with Florida State. So let's pull this one up.
So Deejay, we're gonna let you do a lot of the talking here on this. We might ask some questions and point some things out, but you're the expert on this, not us. So we're gonna let you talk about some of the things you're seeing, what you were reading, what maybe the play calling was, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll kind of interject as we go. But we're gonna let you take this away, my man.
All right.
So
just a little RP there.
Yeah, we have all the clips that you were on the field is what we have on here. It just skips ahead.
Another RPO.
Yeah. Did they have you guys scanning when you're blocking, or
RPO?
do you assign to one man?
On the RPOs?
No, just in general, your pass blocking, was it multiple different? Were you assigned just to one side, or
if it was 6 man drop back, it was just first spot pass to scan.
okay?
It's a nice pickup here.
It is. That's one of the things that when I watched your tape, it looked like you took a lot of pride in your pass blocking, because I had you rated as one of the highest in the class in that area.
Now here's a direct snap. It's just power. Probably should have kept it front side, but sometimes you don't really. It was cloudy to me, and when we watched this after the game, I just kind of told them that we should have ran like the trap, because the trap was working every time we called it against these guys. Oh, screen. Early in the game, kind of need a big play.
So you got some long speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What are they talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I just tried to go out and prove to those guys that I got the long speed. But shooting on a coaching point on this screen, if they're blitzing, you got to kind of blunt one of the blitzers and then leak out late. But these guys were just blitzing real fast, and I just felt like there wasn't no need to
chip a guy.
blunt the guy, yeah, because they weren't even paying attention to me. They were just thinking I was whiffing in pass pro. So I just got out.
It seemed like a lot of your big plays this season were on those slip outs, those slip screens, out in the flats and stuff like that. That's, you getting a chance to show your versatility. Do you really like those plays? Is that where you feel like you're best suited?
I mean, those plays get you out in space, and I mean, any athlete, any guy that's capable is going to do well in space. But for me, I just like me being more of a receiving back. Like I have a perfect balance, I feel like, of power, speed, and like I can catch out of the backfield, So I like those plays. I like the screens. The screens are fun to me. I take pride in trying to blunt a guy, being physical, and then getting up the field,
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about this play for you, DJ, is that you slow down to use your blockers and you came back inside. So kind of baited the defenders. Do you think about that when you're doing it, or is it just reactionary?
I feel like it's more natural than anything. Trying to play that one back again. Okay. So I feel like it's just more natural than anything. Come out of a spin and then just kind of see guys on the inside, try to set it up, and they go for the bait, and they, sometimes defenders aren't as smart as offensive players.
I was always an offensive coach, so I'm with you there, DJ.
One question we had from the chat here: what run scheme do you, DJ, feels best suits your style? Gap, power, outside zone, etc. Or you think
I think we ran them all. We ran gap schemes, we ran power schemes, trap, stretch, outside zone. I feel like I can do them all pretty well. But my favorite, if we can go there, my favorite is power. I like power. So we can run power with a fullback, power without the fullback in 12, 11. So puller, no puller. We ran them all like different. So with the puller, our read was really like a gap the inside hip of the puller, and I enjoyed just following our guards, because me and our guards were like real close. But
that's like, smart, getting good with the linemen.
Yeah, no doubt. But if it was like 12 personnel and just single back power, just working double teams, and the mic is kind of unblocked. Just reading the mic, man, it was fun. I enjoy all types of like running schemes, but power is my favorite.
Did you like doing Wildcat?
Yeah, that, going back to my quarterback days.
Right. It's your versatility.
Yeah, this was a stretch play. A stretch play that couldn't get outside. He wrong arm, so, or no, he set the edge pretty well right there.
Yeah, I think you found
just forcing me back up. I saw a hole, but as soon as I saw it, had an offensive lineman right in the hole. So
yeah, you got what
you know. You know what? Play that one again. Play that one again. Okay, never mind. That is what I think it is. Okay.
As long as you get 3 yards, though, right?
Yeah, here's just another. That was just a 6-man drop back. They brought a single fire,
There you go.
picking it up.
Talk to me a little bit about your pass blocking, because I know for a lot of teams that's one of the most important things that doesn't get talked about a lot. How big is pass pro when you were meeting with some of the guys at the combine and stuff like that? How much did they emphasize that, or was that not a big talking point?
They really just wanted to see my football IQ. They were always every time I talked to a coach, they were just like, "Oh yeah, you're pretty." What was the word they used? Dang, I forget the word they used. They were just saying like, "Oh yeah, you'll pass block. That's no issue with me. Like we've seen you do it."
So
like,
you had enough on tape that they didn't even bother asking you.
Yeah. So
that's a good sign.
But that last one, I was just gonna make a comment. Like at Miami, should we take pride in pass pro? Because if you don't pass pro, you don't play as a running back.
Right. Well, I think you didn't have a lot of missed assignments either. You know what I mean? Which I think is one of the biggest things.
I had a few. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had a few.
Yeah. Well, everyone has some, but I think that you were pretty, reliable, and that's huge.
Split out wide, just blocking. And this is what I love right here. Just going back to my receiver days. Trying to I like to tell the running back room, like, every time I split out wide like that, like before the play happens, or like we kind of scripted like before the drive. This past year we scripted plays before the drive, and this was one of the scripted plays. And I looked at one of my boys that plays running back there. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get a pancake on this one, and I just tried to get a because I did it before. Like I did it twice this season. I think I did it versus like Toledo and VT, but yeah, man, I try to get pancakes out there, especially when I'm split out and empty.
Seems like good things happen when number 9 gets the ball too.
Oh yeah, he is a monster.
Yeah.
I think this is trap. Yep, trap.
Okay.
See, 5 yards every time we ran trap. Yeah, every time we ran trap, it was 5 yards.
How has the transition been for you, with not playing as much? How do you feel like you've gained your understanding of where the holes develop, a lot of that kind of stuff? Like, how has that improved for you over your time playing running back versus when you first started?
I feel like when I first started, I was kind of running kind of scared, and not really being a college athlete. But as I progressed, I feel like I saw the holes better and like the game slowed down. I just kind of had to become a better student of the game. And once I became a better student of the game, it slowed down pretty well for me.
You'd be pretty strong to take this on here, DJ.
I think that
you mind sharing some of your
11.
PRs with us in terms of like lifts? Like what are your best lifts in terms of bench, squats, clean?
Squat 450 or 465. Power clean 300, 305. I got in the 305 club. Bench, I think I just hit like 330, and that's like off of a torn UCL and
that's right.
Dislocated elbow. So I just did that when I was back at Exos. Shoot, man, what else is there? That's
the most important.
Calf raises. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, deadlift would be the other one,
Oh, deadlift. I don't remember my deadlift, honestly.
That's fine. I mean, that's plenty strong, and you can see it. I mean, that transitions from the weight room out of the field, which is the most important.
Man, here's one of the things that I loved watching you play, DJ, was your leg drive, and especially when you got near the end zone. Man, you like people weren't bringing you down. Talk about that mentality inside, the 10, inside the 5. Like, what's that like for you?
It's kind of just attitude running, man. Honestly, it's trusting your O-line, and then once you get inside the 5, it's up to you. Honestly, that's how I feel. And a lot of my runs inside the 5, I kind of just say, man, it's me versus you. May the best man win. And shoot, it's an attitude play. You just gotta kind of bow your neck a little bit and go full force.
Yep.
And if they tackle you, okay, come back again. I'm on a 3 now. And now I'm just running harder.
I mean, that's a good cut there. You made the linebacker flow over the top, So that
Yeah,
means you're learning.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. This was a middle screen. Should have. Well, I don't know.
It get
The O
tipped.
line kind of. No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't.
Yeah,
Uh,
it looked like it
on
did
this
right there.
play, on this play, the O line's got to go over a man.
Yeah, that's
The
all
O
right.
line's got to go over a man, and shoot, I slip out, just running the guy by the quarterback on that last one.
Yeah,
Just
Hey,
running him
J-
by. He's a little body. Little bodies never like to, hit with me at all. Just getting back to the line right there.
Jared, is the Louisville tape or the Florida tape a little bit clearer than this one?
probably. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look at it.
I see some people talking about it on the side here. That was the only one reason I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We haven't really had any issues before.
See, go back. If you go back, you see
Ooh.
one of the
This one, or no,
No,
the one
not-
after this one.
the next one.
Okay.
You'll see me. Just watch me. See, we struggled a little bit with mic points, but
Yeah.
Okay.
overall we did pretty well, and that was one of my minuses right there. The coaching point on that, can't sit in the quarterback's lap, got to release. So
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
there's one.
You probably would have had just a check over the middle.
Yeah, probably like a hook out or a hook. Yeah, hook right in the middle.
Good pickup again, man. This this tape's littered with those.
Yeah, I get a few on number 11. The big D lineman that they have. But right here, just another coaching point. Just stay locked on. Stay locked on. Good contact. Just gotta stay locked on.
Mm-hmm. Man, they're coming at you.
Yeah, they blitz so much this game.
You're holding your ground, doing a good job.
Good punch on that.
Same side power right here. Just trying to get in the guard's hip pocket.
Yeah.
Just riding out.
Is your guard to get going a little bit here?
Yeah, we kind of addressed it after this play. He's young.
He said
He's
we
young.
addressed it.
No. He's young, man.
Yeah,
In
I
that
get you.
big game, bro, I don't care what Miami's record or Florida State's record is. That game is
It's a big
melee.
game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who do you have more dislike for? Is it Florida State or Florida?
We don't play Florida enough to hate them.
All right, so
And
it's
we-
State. Okay.
Yeah, and we're so far ahead, like, as in like record
All time.
wise, like all time, like
The Florida game wasn't that one of the first games of the year?
Oh, yeah, it was.
0
Yeah.
week. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, that was like national.
just releasing out in
National
I remember
TV.
watching that one live.
Yeah, you tore it up that game.
Yeah, we might have to put that one on next. That's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I got put on my butt one play on that in that game. It's all good though.
I'm sure we'll see it.
Just a little play action screen right there. Trying to get Brevin going. Oh my gosh. All right, so before this, just giving a little background on that last play. That push,
On that 4th and 1.
Where was it?
that push. They didn't let us snap the ball. Like nobody was ready. Like the whole Florida State defense was standing up.
I think it's after.
So it was
Also,
supposed to
they
be a
waited.
quick catch him off guard.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a quick catch him, but the ref just.
He was standing over the ball.
I hate
Yep.
that.
That's the worst.
So my job was to try to push him, and I saw a hole, so I tried to direct him that way.
Man.
This is just a screen to Jeff.
Okay.
How is
You,
he doing
uh,
right now?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Say that again.
How is he doing in terms of this pre-draft process?
Oh, he's good. That's my boy. We've been in contact, just trying to keep each other in good spirits.
That's another guy a lot of fantasy football people have their eye on too.
Oh, he might go late, but he is going to tear up wherever he goes. Another RPO right there.
Okay.
Coaching point on that. It's just first spot pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I got you.
they
Split
brought
out
the
here.
house here. Oh, here we go. 3rd and 4, got to make a play.
Oof, I love this play.
Oh man.
Take a hit, now give a hit. That's the mentality. Take a hit.
Yeah,
and
one
just
thing
give
that
a hit.
stands out to me when I watch your tape is your balance. You've very good contact balance. Do you do anything special to drill that, or does that just come naturally to you?
I didn't. You know, it's crazy. I never heard contact balance until like I started. Like I left school. And I heard like guys were talking about, oh yeah, you got
That's a
good
draft
contact balance.
term.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I like the edge you got right here at the end. You hit him, you know what I mean? And then you
yeah,
stand
like
there a little bit. That's that fire, man. I like that.
especially in that game, you can't show any weakness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what this play was. It probably was just inside zone. Just trying to hit it as hard as I could. The read in this wasn't really clear the whole game, but I was trying to hit it as hard as I could. Trap again.
Got that.
Just kind of
4 yards,
my
5
coach.
yards.
Yeah, just probably should have trusted my speed a little bit more. But what I'm looking at right here, I see the receiver has his man leveraged inside, and I got the cavalry from Florida State coming from the inside. So kind of gotta
I'm
bite the
sorry.
bullet right here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you got people coming from my right, and then the receiver's got his man leveraged. So he's the receiver's inside and the corner's outside.
Yeah, that's a lot to process, though. I mean, I can't blame you there. That makes sense.
Stoned him.
Yep.
A good pickup.
Consistent.
It's a good leg drive right here, though. You hit the line of scrimmage, you carry him.
They gotta fall forward. That was our thing. Fall forward at all costs.
Yeah, because that's the difference between you getting stopped at the line or gaining 2 yards there. That can be a big difference.
Shorting on the ball.
Good awareness,
did
though.
you hear footsteps on it?
No, just peeking,
Yeah.
and then
You're
trying
ready to run.
catch it quick and go.
Yeah. There you
3rd
go. You
and
made
12,
up for it, though. You made
Fourth
up for it.
quarter.
Well, here's that patience again, DJ. Like, you stayed inside and then went outside. So it sold it to these, those blocks formed for you.
Yeah, on this, I looked at it after the game. I'm like, dang, I probably got lost. Like they couldn't see me.
Right.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there's 5 of them and 4 blockers, and somehow you got out of there.
Yeah, and then just attitude at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I've never seen you. I'm sure there's plays, but I haven't seen many where you go backward.
Yeah, probably 1 or 2, 3, 4, maybe.
That's always better on your sideline too, right? When you get big hit and then your boys are right there.
Oh, always. And then just running a guy around the quarterback again.
Yep, just running him outside. That's the thing. Using the guy's own momentum is an underrated thing there.
I mean, they got some good linemen there.
Right here, get cut down by little body, but sometimes that's how they ankle biters.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, I love it.
Jaren gets tripped up a little bit. Rollout protection. Trying to be
most
physical
dangerous
on a big guy.
Were you just most dangerous here?
Yeah, most dangerous. But then peek inside and I see 15. I take 15 any day. That
face
DB
mask.
Yeah, but they won't call that. After that, I told the ref, I was like, ref, I got kids, dude. Or just my son, but, just talking to the ref a little bit.
Yeah.
They love that stuff.
Do they?
Yeah. Late in the game, got to close it out.
Yep.
4th and 1. 30 seconds
huge.
left.
Big play.
Love it.
Close it out.
So do you guys talk about that situation ahead of time? Like, hey, or do you just know it?
My coach, before this play, they called timeout before that play. My coach just kind of said, go close it out. And, me, I was like, let's finish it. Hammering dagger in him. Let's put the dagger. Yeah. let's get into this Florida film. I love this game.
All right, so
Hate that we
first
lost
game of the
it all.
season, week 0. You know,
This is the game that
nationally
made me not-
televised.
Oh man, and I play with gloves up until this game. This is the last game I ever played with gloves on.
And this is the first game of the season, so
Yep, last
Right.
game.
Last game.
all right. So
here
it
we
looks
go.
like the stream was a little fuzzy, so I don't know. Hopefully, looks like it's gotten a little better. Not sure. Sometimes it can just be your internet. Sometimes it just
Yeah, it can be a little piggy.
I don't know.
sometimes.
We never had
What's
that
one
issue.
thing to your game? I know you talked about like, just improving and knowing to be a running back. But what's one little thing that you've been working on a lot more since the season ended? Be like, hey, I need to get better at that one thing.
Just like you said, like just being young in the position. Like dudes that have been in the position, they kind of know how to pass pro a lot better. But yeah, man, just keep improving on pass pro. I feel like the running for me comes a little bit natural because I've been an offensive player for my whole life, really. So like that's just kind of second nature now. But like technique and like just being patient always, and knowing when to hit it, knowing when to like kind of slow too fast through mentality. Yeah, man, just pass pro, really, like just getting solid in pass pro and just keeping that same fire that I have when I run and apply it to being the best pass blocker that I can.
What was I gonna say? All right, let's get into this Florida film here. Hold on, we got a question from the chat. DJ, if you were able to pick any NFL team, coach, or system to play for, who would you choose?
Ooh. Coach or system?
Were you a Falcons fan growing up?
I was a Vic fan growing up.
Yeah, I think all of us were.
Yeah. Playing for the Falcons, I love to play for the Falcons, the Ravens, the Jags, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Which teams have you been talking to the most? Have there been some that are like really been talking
Buccaneers.
more than others?
Yeah,
The Bucks.
the Buccaneers, the Patriots, the Ravens.
Okay.
Been talking to a bunch of them, like all 32 teams. Just hit me
All
up.
touching
like,
base. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Is that kind of surreal? You got these NFL
Yeah,
teams
man.
and you're
Yeah,
talking
it
to them.
definitely is. It definitely is. Just thinking, like, growing up, you really don't like you put it in your head that you want to be what you want to be, But once you get there, it's just like, dang, I'm this close. Or
You don't have to
dang,
create your player on Madden
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
It's just gonna be there.
Bro, oh my gosh, at the combine, they took us to this room, and like they're like, we're taking pictures. We're about to take pictures. I'm like, dang, we've been taking pictures all week. And the Madden dude comes up and he's like, oh yeah, DJ, like, yeah. He's telling me all this stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm about to be in Madden. I'm about to be in Madden. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, bro, it was lit.
That's cool. That's real
Lit.
cool.
That's awesome.
And I probably the coolest part for you is going to be you get to share that with your son,
Oh yeah, no doubt.
No
doubt.
and he'll play the game and you're in it. Like, that's got to be crazy.
What? I'll probably it'll be a classic by the time he gets old. I'm gonna make him play it.
Oh man.
They'll have a throwback
At the bottom.
muck card for you
Here
when
we
you're
go.
done.
Trying to get a pancake again.
Yeah.
Almost had one. Watch him stumble.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Man, that was a
movement,
good seal though.
That's really good movement.
And you
Like
sealed him to the
Guillermo.
sideline.
Man,
Yep.
Talk to him a little bit at the end of the play.
Yeah.
Almost slipped it.
Yeah. He wrapped my legs up, but
was this designed to go to you the whole way here?
yeah, that was a design pass right there. It's not necessarily a screen. The tight end's got to get up a little bit higher
Okay.
on his route. RPO.
That was a kid from Buffalo, right? You transferred from Buffalo? KJ
Man's a
Osborne.
beast. Work ethic like no other.
Yeah.
On that play, gotta check the corner and then release out into your route.
Ooh, an eye. We haven't seen you out of eye before.
Mm.
That's good.
Get
Look at
for it.
that, still going.
See that's contact balance right there, DJ.
You had it this whole time. You just didn't know it.
Yeah, shoot, I was just playing ball, man.
I think they show it on the replay too of that. Yeah.
So we got
I
a
love
question from the
replay.
chat. Other than yourself, who did you consider the best back in college last year?
Probably Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Him, and not even being biased because that's my boy, but nah, he probably like is what a complete back is. Like he can catch, he can run. I haven't even seen him block, but I know he's physical.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like he's a complete back.
Hit 4.39 in the 40 is crazy.
Oh yeah, I knew he was fast. I thought
He's a
he was
big
going
boy.
to run faster than that.
Yeah, I know.
Did you practice
pretty-
those drills at Miami with your hand in the ground for balance? Those we call them like
Yeah, we did those.
Yeah.
We did those.
we did those in college too. I like them.
Just a little RPO again.
Mm-hmm.
Run past option. He aborted the run. Just trying to help out. That's
Yeah.
gotta try to get back in it. If I'm gonna help out, gotta stay in it. I was really torn between trying to get open for him to flick it to me for me to run so he doesn't have to take a hit and going to help. So
Yeah, sometimes just best to eat it, take the sack.
yeah, no doubt. Just gotta get down instead of fighting for extra yards.
Was that just because of the situation? You know you weren't going to get a first down?
22.
Yeah. So after this play, this was the play that I was like, man, gloves. On it. I'm going back to.
You know what? I
back to
never
what
even
know.
noticed that.
Yep. So now I don't have gloves on.
Yep.
I never even noticed
And
that.
look what happens.
Ooh.
Next play.
Were you
love it.
simulating throwing your glove off there?
Oh,
Just kidding.
just getting a little
Get off mine.
fiery.
You know what I like about this one is you don't hesitate. You know, you talked about slow too, but fast through the hole. Here you're fast and you're like, I'm not stopping for anybody, you know?
If you see it, you
Yeah,
hit
found
it.
that soon.
Yeah.
Just find it and go.
Right. I mean, and I think that's more important than having that 4.45. If you have a 4.51, but you hit it when it's there, you know what I mean? You're
Nobody
gonna
will
get more
catch you.
distance. Yep.
No doubt. And it was a small crease too, so
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you got to get small through that hole sometimes.
Good ball security there through the hole.
One of the things too is Florida had a good run defense too. They ended up on the season. They ranked 8th overall in the season.
exactly.
And the fact that you were able to put this kind of hurt on them, that was pretty impressive.
I was so worried about like the DBs. I'm in my head. I'm like, if I get to the secondary, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to help out Jen right here. Another eye play. If I can have this one back, I'd take it back, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Cut right here.
You see what I see?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut right.
Yep.
Take it to the right.
Yep.
But
Yep,
I also
take it to
see
the
what
right.
you see too, though. I mean, you're reading that block right up to the second
fullback,
level.
yeah. And the fullback gets he kind of hits him, but he puts him inside, so it makes the read cloudy. But when I saw this, I was so mad at myself just because I know like the player that I am and I know my thought process. Like I should have hit this, went right, and it would have been me and the safety one-on-one. I like myself, you know.
Yep.
I like myself in open field. Like who's not gonna say, oh yeah, the safety would have tackled me? No, I like myself.
Yeah.
So when you get in that one-on-one situation, are you thinking, I want to run over you, I want to run around you? What is your thought process?
Whatever. If I feel like you're like little body, like I'm not gonna stress about you bringing me down like with an arm tackle. So I'm gonna I tried to run him over, didn't get low enough. But I'm not gonna stress about you bringing me down with arm tackles. If I
Did your
if I
knee
got
ever hit on this one?
Say that again.
Did your knee ever actually hit on this one?
No. I was
I
on
didn't
top
think
of
so.
the guy.
That's
I
what
was
I
on
thought.
top of him, and that's why I thought I could keep running. I was
Yep.
gonna keep running. Every time that happens to me, I think about when Auburn played Oregon back in the Fiesta Bowl that one year.
Yeah, who was that? I forget who that running back was.
Oh, there I am. You see that?
Yeah.
See, you gonna get got. You just can't get got too many times. Ooh,
We'll keep it
he still
moving.
didn't make the play though. So
Nah, I mean, at least you got a hat on him.
Yep.
But
You were a speed bump at least.
Oh, and he told you
Yeah.
about it too.
that's all good. He's from Georgia. That's another Georgia boy.
Is
Trey
it?
Dean.
He
Yeah,
pointed at you.
it's all good.
I feel like you got him later.
Oh, here we go.
I see you with the hands.
2,
Mm.
3. Whew. All right, break this play down, man.
Late developing screen. Got out kind of late. Jaren threw it early, kind of high. Just caught it one hand. Now from here, center makes a great block. Receivers got a great block. The tackles downfield blocking, all effort guys. And just seeing a crease and running through arm tackles, honestly.
Yep. 1, 2. Yep. I remember, so from a fan perspective, I remember watching this play live, and this felt like a turning point for y'all. Did it feel like that playing?
Yeah, I feel like this game was like kind of like a boxing match, and for like the beginning of the game, it was kind of like a fill out process, but like they were winning the rounds, like they were winning like the first 3 rounds. I feel like, and I feel like football is really like a 12-round fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12-round fight, and they won the first 3 rounds, and I feel like right here was when we started to get off the ropes.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a big momentum play. Slipped you a little bit here.
Yeah, kind of trying to seeing a little body and just trying to release into him, but
Yeah.
can't let him go right here.
Now, I'm curious, with you being a former receiver, why didn't you get split out more? Because that was one of the things I saw that I was a little surprised about.
Just our scheme, I guess. I
Mhm.
really don't even know, honestly. I feel like our coach just liked our receivers that much,
I get you.
and I trusted our coaching. I got split out a little bit in practice,
Mhm.
but never in the game.
Hey, DJ, just to let you know, in the chat, they said it was Michael Dyer that had that play.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Man, you had no room on this one.
Yeah, they ate me up right there.
Oh, but hey, you held on to the ball, though. That's the biggest part.
I'm standing over you and shit.
They let you know about it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't worried.
Oh, here you go.
It came right back, though.
Yeah, get off me.
Bro, I still don't know how you
Long
made this-
speed, bro.
Shoot, I probably ran farther than I ran to the end zone after the touchdown.
Man, it's crazy watching the replay on this one because you break a tackle, you lower the shoulder,
I love it.
you get 2 more dudes on you. How were you able to keep your balance there and be able to spin off of that and still get upfield, accelerate enough to be able to get to the zone?
Really just watching this. Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how I did this. at the same time, just watching it and just knowing physics and knowing like momentum and just kind of knowing who's playing. Little bodies don't like to tackle. DBs don't like to tackle. You break a tackle on a DB or a safety that's a cover safety, you can go the distance. And on this, that's just going the distance on DBs. And that I told that to the guys in the room the whole week, like, bro, when we get in the secondary, they're not going to tackle us because they don't want to tackle. And I told them that. And this is just an example of them not wanting to tackle us, honestly.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, we see this spin move here, and that was a big part of this play, I think. What do you think are some of your best moves as a running back? I mean, I know some people, they hurdle, they spin, they juke, they dead leg. What are your favorites?
That spin move was just trying to get back to balance, trying to come back to balance, honestly. Because if you watch, I get turned by a hit. So that just him turning my hip and me being sideways, that was just me trying to get
Mm-hmm.
back to balance, honestly, and just slipping out of that ankle tackle. But I feel like my best moves. So we have to watch we have to watch like VT tape because that's like where all the moves are. I do a hezzy, uh, do the like just a 1-2. That's just like the basic stuff. I don't really like to spin. Like that's my first time like actually spinning in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I really don't like to spin. And this was just a design run by Tate Martell right here, just trying to get on the edge and trying to help out as much as possible. Yeah. Okay. So this play, my guy is number 33.
Okay.
But okay, so I was confused about like who the guy was because the mic point was different. I thought my guy was, if you go back a little bit and like pause it right before the play snaps. Okay, so what I'm thinking is they mic 33 and my guy is the DB outside. So that's who I'm looking for. So it was an MA by me,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like miscommunication on mic points. So that's why number 33 is scot free.
Gotcha.
And
Because
it's
if
a
you
zone
think about
blitz
it, we
too.
got numbers. Like they drop out, they drop one,
Hmm.
they drop the DN, and it's 5-on-5. And right there, I pick up 58 just coming on a loop
Yep.
late in the game, trying to help. I'm in pass pro these next couple of
Next
plays.
few plays.
Oh, I think that might have been trying to.
That was a
Is that the
what?
play where he fumbles and
Not sure. We cut it off because it didn't really have
that's all
anything to do
good?
with it
Yeah,
anymore.
our tape, we just keep it to the what's going on with the player. So if it doesn't involve that player anymore, we just cut it out. So we keep it moving quick.
There was a play where he fumbled and I scooped it.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
this
Here
is
it
it
is.
right
Here it is.
here.
Here it is.
Yeah, and you got yards out of it.
Damn. How'd you scoop that and break the tackle there?
Just trying to make a play, man. We were down. We were down 4 late in the game, and I just wanted the ball. I wanted the ball so bad. I felt like I could have gave so much more. So I was trying to make a play, trying to break tackles, and
yeah.
thinking I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna slip past them, and I'm gonna get on them.
I mean, what you did,
That's
I mean,
good.
think of this.
Being
You
around the
made
ball.
a lot of yards on this play, if you think about it.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Was your coach happy with this play, or was he mad at you afterward?
He just said good thought, and then on here just seeing it late, seeing tackle getting a little beat late.
Yeah, not much you can do there though. I mean,
Gotta try to help. The DN got a good jump on him too.
for sure.
That was a good get off.
92's having a good game.
Yeah, I could have stoned him a little bit more. Kind of tried to sting him.
Man, I don't know how you get all those yards, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're done right here. And then
You do a good job of just falling forward, getting a few extra.
So which game, you were talking about the Virginia Tech game. Which game out of all of these do you feel like was your best game you played this season?
I feel like North Carolina was one of my best games.
Okay.
Just because, and we didn't win, but I feel like,
Good pickup. A little pancake there.
oh yeah, this was one I
he's
was
got a family,
proud of that
DJ.
block.
Looks like they ran into each other at
They were
first
watching
coming
the
through.
game too.
Say that again.
Yeah, you caught him.
Man, you guys almost had this one, man.
Let's see if we got any questions here in the chat.
I think we got quite a few in there.
This was the game winner right here. Oh my gosh.
That's tough.
Yeah, damn. It's tough. That was a good game.
All right, J-Wack, give us some of the questions that you're seeing pop up over there.
Well, they asked one or two cities that he'd love to play in, but we already kind of went over that earlier.
Atlanta or Miami.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or Tampa, shoot. Tampa Bay. Anywhere in Florida, honestly.
So trying to stay local.
Somebody said
Yeah,
after that
no doubt.
game, you stated that there were too many mistakes. Was that just from the penalties that you guys had, or were you referring to something else?
Just I was just talking about too many mistakes, like as a team, as a whole.
Yeah.
Just offense, defense, too many mistakes. Special teams, we freaking blooped a kick right on the 1 yard line that led to a score by them. So take away that score and we win the game, you know?
Yeah.
So
This guy said DJ's moving up my draft board.
There you go.
yeah.
All right, so a little bit of a silly question. We've asked a lot of like intentional, serious ones. A little bit of a silly one.
All
As
right,
far
do it.
as fantasy football goes, where should people draft you?
Ben, you want me to be honest or you want me to be honest?
You give you number one. That's what I like to hear. That's what I
First
want to
pick.
hear.
That's the right
First
answer.
pick. I'm not gonna let y'all down. Consistent. Shoot, they give me the ball and make something happen.
I love it. That's what I want to do.
Make something happen.
All right, let's get into this Louisville tape if you still got some time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's do
Okay,
it.
cool.
All right, cool, man.
Have you had a lot of teams talk to you about playing special teams and returning?
Oh yeah, they know that I can do it. And my Boston College film is filled with that. Pitt film, Florida State film from my sophomore year. Like my whole sophomore year, I was like the lead returner. I think Jeff got hurt or something, and I was the guy. But yeah, a lot of teams they're just like, what do you play? Like what special teams do you play? I tell them all four phases. I can play all four phases: kick return, punt return. And I feel like I excel at tackling too, just because I used to play DB a little bit.
You're physical.
Yeah, you're a physical
know?
player. I don't think you'd shy away from tackling anybody.
Oh, man,
Contact
look
is
at
fun.
What's that?
Look, I mean, look at you stop and get another 2 yards because of that.
So
This is
as a
awareness.
player, do you guys? Someone asked this in the chat. Do you guys actually care at all about fantasy football?
Shoot, I play fantasy football, so I mean,
Yeah.
I care about it.
I mean, it help. I think I would think it would help just your popularity overall as a player.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You're a brand nowadays, so
No doubt.
you're
Dude, I
scoring
won my
fantasy.
league this past season.
Did you? Man, we're gonna have to get you in a Dynasty Nerds League, man.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna draft
Make it
myself
happen.
first pick and probably mess myself up.
Have you played in a dynasty league
He
yet?
said about that.
Have you played in a dynasty league yet?
Nah, never.
Nah,
Never.
it's fun.
Yeah, I played Dynasty on Madden though, like franchise.
Yeah, you'd
man,
like
same
it.
thing.
Yeah, you only draft rookies every year.
Dang, that sounds legit.
Yeah, we try to do our best to run it like a real team,
I-
So you don't
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't get
no
to just
doubt.
get a new team every year.
Can you go back
Like,
one more
you're
time,
stuck.
Jared?
Yep.
So you got to draft rookies.
So DJ, I mean, I know you were mad at yourself earlier from not reading the play right, but this is one where you naturally felt, nope, it's not there. You know what I mean? You drifted out.
Just it's inside zone,
Yep.
and our coaching point was not to cross the midline.
Yep.
My coach said this was actually a good read.
Yep.
Not crossing the midline on inside zones, keeping it front side. Front side was closed, so I went out the back door.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just, you talked about like learning the position. That's one where it's perfect,
And then the only reason I stop and kind of do what I do right there is because, like, I feel like the out of bounds line, like the white line is the cliff,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and going off the cliff is no bueno.
You got
Nick, we
an
talk about
extra
that all
yard
the
there.
time. It's why do running backs run out of bounds? Like get those extra yards.
Yeah, no doubt. Physical, punish somebody at the end of the run. Just releasing late. Tried to go outside. Couldn't go outside. That was an RPO. So my guy didn't trigger. That was the DN. This is trap.
This is one of my favorite runs of yours.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's what I was talking about. Inside the 5 there, Like, bro, you were dead. You should have been dead in the water, but those legs did not
There's
stop.
people hang on your legs. Man, how'd you get out
I
of that?
don't know, man. I can't. It's trap. It's trap. It's just an attitude play.
I love it.
You just gotta. In this, the low man always wins.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he got on my back, I kind of.
You knew that was a good run too. Look at you.
I love
You
the
knew-
passion.
Like after you score, how do you feel? Like what? Like you're like the Hulk right here.
Bro, I felt so strong. I was like, dang, those squats probably paying off right now.
That's a crazy run. That's
Yeah, it's a great
unbelievable.
play, man.
Rotation, just reading rotation, running them past the quarterback.
Mhm.
Okay, so we played Florida State before this game, and I cut one time. Like I don't like to cut. Don't get me wrong, cut, and I feel like it's kind of soft a little bit, you know.
Mhm.
But if he's a big dude, you cut.
Right.
I cut a linebacker that game. He little body, just to put it on film. And that guy blitzed, and he was talking to me. He's like, "Oh boy, I thought you was gonna cut me." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna cut you. I
Yeah.
might though."
He said,
You
"I
could-
might,
you
though."
cut him next play.
talking about playing with attitude after this beautiful play. You got somebody hit you a little bit late in the zone. You
Oh, I
showed a
got
little
yoked.
bit of attitude at the end here.
Had to go let him know about it.
Yeah. You wanted some.
And then you gotta throw the U up.
Yeah,
That's the best thing. Show off, then throw up the U. Yes,
that's a
sir.
BS hit.
Man, but,
Yeah, I was
you talk
so
about,
far in the zone.
when you talk about
I
your
was like
speed,
3-0.
DJ. I mean, you're moving here. You know, you transitioned quickly after you caught it.
I don't
You're
think
moving.
speed's an issue for you.
No. A 4.58 is plenty fast enough for a running back.
Yeah,
And
people don't understand how fast that actually is.
Right.
No,
4.3,
no.
4.2, that's smoking. But
Oh yeah, we
4.4,
understand.
4.5,
that's Olympic. We
Yeah.
understand.
Bro,
'cause
I
we
ran like a
played.
5'1" or some shit. I know a
Yeah,
4.58
bro.
is moving.
I was a linebacker, and one time I got below the 4.5s, and I was like feeling myself.
You got
Yeah,
below
see?
4.5, Garrett?
No. Sorry, 5.
Oh,
One time
I was
got
about
below
to say,
5.
man, what?
Oh, did I say 4.5?
Yeah,
One time I
yeah.
got below 5, like 5 flat.
Okay,
Like
okay.
offensive lineman. Like
See, that's what I'm telling people. Like that is fast. Like
Mhm.
I didn't know what I was gonna run. I was just like, shoot, I'm gonna go out here,
Yep.
just try to run as fast as possible.
Now, how does it feel running the 40 at the combine?
I was having fun, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta eat this. Get as many yards as possible. Is all nasty in there.
It's got to be a lot of pressure.
Nah, it was fun.
Nah.
I was having fun the whole time.
so DJ, I actually got to talk to you a little bit at the combine.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was just a group of us, so I didn't even know if you remember or not. But yeah, I got to talk to you a little bit. What was that like? You know, all these people coming up asking you questions, picking you apart. Like, how'd you feel about that?
I enjoy that stuff, man. Honestly, I feel like it's a part of the game. It's a part
For
of the
sure.
game. People want to know you. People want to know like how you think. Shoot, I just go along with it.
Yeah. So to come on this stream, like the business of everything, like did you have to run this by your agent or anything? Or you just kind of do what you
nah,
want? Yeah.
Just did it. We talked about it a little bit, but he's like my brother, so
Okay, cool.
like the big brother I always wanted.
Yeah. That's good you have that relationship. Someone in the
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
asked, how do you feel about Cameron Harris? Is that how you say his name? Cameron Harris?
Mhm.
Cameron Harris taking over the featured role next year at the U.
Bro, he's gonna tear it up. He's gonna tear it up, especially with that new offense.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely gonna tear it up.
All right, so we one of the guys that do the podcast with us, Rich, he's watching right now, and he's like, man, I can't help seeing some Kareem Hunt in this guy. How do you feel about that comp? Or is there another player you comp yourself to more? What do you think?
Bro, do you know what's crazy? I got that before. I got that, and then and somebody else told me I was the poor man's Frank Gore. I got
Okay.
a lot of comments, bro. Like
Yeah.
just this going downfield, just
Who do you
touching
think
the
you're
guy.
most like?
I don't know. I feel like I'm like myself. I feel like I'm me. Like I feel like
I get you.
I take a lot of different stuff. I like to watch Todd Gurley, Alvin Kamara, and like Christian McCaffrey and try to take those 3 guys and mix them up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you come out with me because I can catch, I can run physically like Todd, I can run physically like Alvin Kamara between the tackles. He's a smaller guy, but he packs a punch,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's me. Oh my gosh! If you got the back view of this, oh my goodness.
We'll see if there's a replay on this one.
I think this is definitely the one. See, it's just a dead leg inside, and he falls.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have it.
And I got.
You hit this hole hard though.
If I probably should have jumped. Probably should have hurdled.
Right.
Probably. I don't even like the hurdle. I don't like to leave the earth, but.
Yeah, it's a nice run. They gave you a good hole too.
Yeah. Look at how they washed the whole D line to the left.
That's a great hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's Robert Burns doing?
Oh, Rob he probably will get a better shot this year, bro. I just want him to do good, bro. He just needs to stay healthy,
He gets hurt
stay
a lot.
focused, and freaking go crazy this year.
Mm-hmm. I remember he got hurt a lot in high school, and I was like, man, if this guy could just stay healthy, he could be good.
See, another ankle biting tackle.
Good vision here. I was
gonna say, obviously there was some ad lib in here.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It was supposed to go where the center and guard are going.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work out that way. I saw a hole. I just hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I'm trying to get the ball in the field goal range. I'm thinking one big run and just put it in the field goal range. I don't even care if I get caught.
Yeah,
you get the second half off. You get another one here.
Yeah, we chilling. Dude, I told him I wasn't coming out this game, man. And you'll see, like later in the fourth quarter, I'm still in the game trying to. And it started raining. I didn't even see the dude, like from behind me right here.
Yeah. Making a linebacker miss.
Yeah, you do a great job of that. You don't make a lot of big moves, but a lot of real subtle moves.
I don't feel like the big moves. I feel like stop your feet. Like, if you try to make too much of a move, you stop your feet, and you stop your feet, you die. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is, that blew up in the backfield.
Yeah, not much you can do with that.
Do you have any concerns about fumbling it more when there's rain or it's wet?
No, I fumbled I think 3 times my whole career at Miami, and it 3 times, 2 were in a freaking monsoon game against Duke.
Okay.
I remember that game.
Yeah, I rushed.
You had a good game though, right?
I know, that's the thing.
That's what I thought. You had like 100-some yards.
Yeah, bro. My best worst game. I rushed for like the 5th longest touchdown in Miami history. Yeah, man. But monsoon game, rain, sleet, snow, I don't care. I'll get the job done. And then right here, try not to run out of bounds.
So
just knowing it's third and 26, trying to just get as much as possible.
Get as much as you can. Yep.
Someone in the chat asked, what kind of questions did teams ask during the combine interviews? We kind of hit on that a little bit. Like, what was the toughest question that you were asked by a team so far?
Just talking about like family stuff. Do I do drugs and all of that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That was really it wasn't really a tough question. Like,
right.
All the football stuff was easy because I talk ball. That's nothing. But like the off the field stuff and just like explaining my story over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
What was the silliest question you got?
The drugs part.
Okay. I know sometimes that's like silly stuff, like if you were a fruit, or whatever.
oh, like that. Yeah. You were giving me riddles.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, this I think it was the Buccaneers. This is why I love the Buccaneers. The running back coach is cool. He's a cool dude, man. But he had his assistant, like the assistant running backs coach. He just gave me this riddle, and like it was like a math riddle, and I hate math. And like he was like, "We're just doing this." At the end, like I ended up getting it right or whatever, and I got it wrong like 3 times, but I ended up getting it right. And he's just like, "Oh yeah, we were just seeing how quick you thought." It's like, what? A riddle for real? All right, cool, whatever. But that meeting, that was one of my favorite meetings. Just the whole draft process and the whole combine process.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It sounds like relationships are really big with you. You know, you talked about Coach Richt and your agent and stuff like that. I mean, is that going to be one of the big factors for an NFL team?
So really is it's not up to me, what team I go to, but I hope I do go to a team where I can create memories and relationships. Right here, I didn't want to run out of bounds. And see, fourth quarter still trying to
keep the clock moving.
Mm-hmm.
I see you switch your
And then
arm here.
It's a good run. I pressed the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And then make the safety miss, and shoot, I just try to. You're just on my tail.
Yep.
It's a good run.
Really
you don't
do
run with the ball in your right arm a lot, right?
Oh no, I can run either way.
Okay. I guess you do here.
He switched it up on that last run.
Yeah.
And that's
Close
hard.
to the sideline.
That's the hardest. One of the hardest ways to block.
No.
Oh my gosh.
You always go forward, man.
All right, man. So we've gotten to most of the questions. We'll talk a tiny bit more. We'll give a chance for other people to get some questions in as we go. But DJ, what's one thing if you wanted the people watching right now, teams, whoever, if you wanted them to know one thing about you as a player, what would you want them to know?
That I work hard. I don't cause any problems as a player. Bro, just a ball player, bro. I'm not like I love my experience at the combine, but I'm not a drills guy. Like I'm not a 5-10-5 guy. I'm not a vert guy. I'm not gonna put up the crazy numbers that everybody else is gonna have. My numbers were pretty straight, but I'm a ball player. Good. I've been doing this since I was a little boy. I'm a ball player. I'm a football player first. Well, really a father first, but football player is what I do. That's my profession, you know. So, man, whatever team drafts me is gonna get a warrior, bro. I'm a warrior. At the end of the day, that's me.
The coolest part for me, just doing this interview with you, because I've seen all your film, is how honest you are and your knowledge and your character. I think that's a huge part of this. You're like, oh, you know what? I didn't do well in that play. Because some people, they have too much pride, and you doing that, says that you want to get better. She's like, oh man, I would have done this. You're always thinking. How much film work do you do even now?
Really right now, I don't have any access to like my film because our school is going through coaching change and all of that stuff. But I've been watching like YouTube cut-ups of my film and just trying to see like now I watched that Florida film probably like 1,000 times now. I watched the VT film probably 1,000 times. I watched North Carolina film 1,000 times. But I also watch Todd Gurley's cut-ups, like no like not the TV copy, but the cut-ups that without the scoreboard and all of that stuff. I watched
like
that
the
stuff.
22 stuff.
Yeah, I watched that stuff. I watched Alvin Kamara. I watched the Chiefs' whole offense. I watched the Ravens' whole offense. I watched that stuff just because me being a student of the game and me watching that film and watching what the defenses do against them and watching what how the Chiefs were successful in the Super Bowl, that means a lot to me. Because if I watch that and I see what they're doing, then I'll be ready for what the next level has in store for me,
Yeah, you love it, man, don't you?
Yeah, football is me, bro. I'm a football player first. And with respect to my son and my fiance, I'm a football player first.
Right. That's cool, man. You need that.
No doubt.
That's cool. What other questions we got on there, J-Wack?
Not too many. Let's see. How does it feel to know you're about to start earning hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars?
Shoot, bro, I don't come from money. I don't come from money at all.
Yeah. Someone asked that in the chat.
Yeah, I can, bro. Without money, with money, I'm just gonna be the same DJ. Honestly,
That's
I
cool.
believe that
just
too,
to
bro.
know that my son is taken care of is
For
good
sure.
for me,
Hmm.
and my fiance, my wife, she's taking care of him good.
So one question I was thinking of, with the whole coronavirus situation that our country and the world's going through right now, like, so are NFL teams like trying to, I don't know, schedule like video conference calls with you now and stuff? Like,
Just got off one like 2 days ago with the Bengals. It was on like FaceTime.
okay, and are they having you like do X's and O's from there too? Okay,
Yep.
interesting.
Just like this. It's almost like this. Like
Yeah.
I'm right here, he's right here, the film's right here. Watching the film, he's asking me what my film is, or he's asking me what the play call is. And sometimes I can regurgitate it to him, but then sometimes it's just like, I don't even remember this play. I don't even remember this play. I'm like, I remember this play. I remember what happens on this play.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this play 1,000 times, but I don't remember what we called it
Right.
at all. Like it's hard.
You remember
because
how it ended up, but
yeah, I remember how it ended up, no doubt.
Hmm.
But I don't remember what we called this play. And I could tell you like the basic, like if it's power, if it's stretch, or or this is inside zone, or this is an RPO, just because I see it and I know what happened in that thing and I lived it,
right.
One question I thought of, and this isn't as much about you, but it's about, you've been through the process. You talked about recruiting, being successful in college, being versatile. Now you're going to go to the NFL. What's some advice you would give some high school kid that wants to be you? Well, what's something that maybe they don't think of? You think like, hey, this is really important.
Okay, so me, I'll give you a little bit more background on me. Like high school, I didn't really have a lot of offers coming into my a lot of guys get offered 8th grade, freshman year, 10th grade year. I got my first 2 offers like going into my 10th grade year, or after my 10th grade year, going into my 11th grade year, my
Junior
10th grade, like the last semester of 10th grade,
Mm-hmm.
like before you go to 11th grade. So I didn't have really like too many offers, too many looks, like going into 10th grade. And one thing like that I can say to those young guys and those the underrated guys, the guys that are overlooked, just grind, man. Just continue to be you. Don't let too many people influence you to be somebody that you're not. The underdog to me is the best dog. And that's one thing that's always stuck to me because the underdog always turns into the alpha dog. No matter the situation, the underdog will definitely turn into the alpha dog, because the underdog to me is a person who has heart, a person who has character, a person who is dedicated, a person who grinds, a person who, like we all say, gets it out the mud. And just for that young person that's probably listening to me, is don't give up. Don't let other people influence you to do stuff that you don't want to do or be somebody that you're not, because that's not what it's about. And just live your life and have fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. Don't take everything so serious. Like, be serious, but know when to be serious and know when to have fun.
Love it.
That's a great answer, man.
All right. Well, I think at this point we're going to wrap it up. I know it's getting late. We appreciate you taking the last hour plus to spend with us. Nick, Jared, you guys got anything else before we close out here?
Is there anything, DJ, that you wanted to get out there? Like anything you got going on that you just wanted to put out in the interwebs?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Just enjoyed this. I appreciate y'all for having me. If y'all want to check it out, djdallas.com, got some merch on there. Got the blog stuff up there. This will probably be up there. If I can find a way to send it to my guys, they'll throw it on the website.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, we'll clip what we're actually going. We clip these up afterwards too, and we'll have them on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So,
Oh, no doubt. But I really appreciate y'all for doing this for me, and sure, it's a big blessing to me. I feel like y'all are good people, bro.
We do our best, man.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say, DJ, is I'm so excited for you. Your whole life's changing, and you have such a good head on your shoulders. So for you, your son, and your fiance, I'm excited, man. Enjoy it, and as you said, have fun.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Appreciate that, bro.
All right, man. God bless you. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
All right.